Well, hopefully this is working. I don't really have a way to know for sure, but I turn on notifications, so let's see what happens. But hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I am looking at my researchers combos here. I just finished Wealth, and I don't know what my next card I'm going to research is, so I just been doing level 1 combos real quick while I'm figuring out what my next card I'm going to research is. But I'm also going through to see if there's any other cards that have combos that need to be researched, like these ones. So I've already done the first bunch here. I'm on Apocalypse, right? No, not Apocalypse. Ash. Finishing those up. But again, hopefully you guys can see me. I have no idea if I can get notifications or if I have to look at those a separate way. But I wanted to do some heroics. So I figured I would do that. I should be getting a new Onyx card, and I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or Thursday, but I have time now to stream. So I figured, let's do it. And I haven't played in a couple hours, so I can do a couple of these battles as well. You know who I should ask? I should ask Mrs. Tapdawg. Let me see if I can text her. Ooh, I am close to a level up. I might actually get one right now. Ooh, didn't know that would happen. All right, I was just texting my wife from my wrist, and that's a lot harder to do than I thought. So let's see if she gets back to me. And hopefully, if she's listening right now, lets me know. Hello, Mrs. Tapdog. Hopefully you're hearing me. Let me know. Testing 1, 2, 3. I can't check my, I guess I could go to Twitch to check, but I think it's easier if it just pops up on the screen. Maybe you can send a message, and I'll see if it pops up. Although I have Do Not Disturb on, so I don't know how that'll work. Do one more this way, and then I will do that 9 option I have. Alright, and how close am I? 4 minutes. I don't want to wait. Let's go fight Ariel. I want to get her card. She's got a critical strike. It's not a good critical strike, but it's a critical strike nonetheless. So I'm in Arizona right now. I'm doing workout here. And I'll be here all this week and all next week. I'll go home on the weekends. So I'm hopeful that this works, because then I can stream like this. Not ideal, I realize, but I think it's better than nothing. What I've been doing lately is I'll do 4 Dr. Robo battles, and then I'll do 2 Clyde battles. It's I just prefer to use up all my energy rather than be 100% efficient. And I'm sure there's probably a more efficient way to do my battles besides 4 Dr. Robos and 2 Clydes, but that's what's been working for me. I think ideally it's you do 6 Dr. Robos and then wait for a Clyde, but I don't got time for that. All right, this is Tapdawg. 3 minutes ago said, let me look, and she has not responded yet, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad sign. Let me go over to my Twitch and see. Ooh, gold upgrade. You love to see those. Let me go to my Twitch. Oh wait, Discord. No one sent me a message on Discord. It sits on a throne of lies. Let's go to Twitch. Oh no, I guess I can't see the messages. I'm sorry, guys, but hello. I thought, let me see. If I do not disturb off and try to send a message real quick, Mrs. Tapdawg, one more time. It looks and sounds great, thank you, but can you try to send one more chat message? I just want to see if it'll pop up on my screen now. I did something with my settings on Twitch where it said that I should be able to see notifications pop up while I'm playing, but I am not seeing that. So I'll just wait, do a battle or 2 here in case there's a time delay. But I don't think it's working. Unfortunate. I was hopeful because they really need to figure out a way for a streamer to see their chat while they're streaming from their phone. Thank you guys for testing. Oh, you're getting Onyx Knowledge tomorrow? That's fun. All right. Well, I can't see my stream, unfortunately. Maybe I need to mess with my settings more. That's the only thing I can think is maybe I didn't toggle something on that I was supposed to toggle on. Also, I'm making a huge mess here at my computer with this ice cream. I went out and got some Cold Stone and brought it back, and it just is a puddle of deliciousness. But let me see. Hopefully my phone still catches my audio. I'm just grabbing a towel. To clean up the overflow of ice cream that's on my charging cable, because that's always wonderful. Ooh, and it also has poured off on a number of sides of this ice cream. Lovely. Also, I'm staying in the most ghetto hotel. It's in the process of switching brands. It was like a one-off mom and pop hotel that was purchased by Holiday Inn, and it's being upgraded to a Holiday Inn, but it's not there yet. It's still the crappy old place, and I guess I didn't realize when I booked it that it was going to be so ghetto, but it is what it is, and I'm living through it. All right, let's see. Let's use that one. Oh, good. We have beat him. I do have a Switch with me. I can't stream the Switch, otherwise I would. But I brought that just to have some fun and play. Ooh, a gold card too. Wow, I got an upgrade and a gold card. This was a great battle. Some great battles today. I'm pretty sure I don't have another laptop with me. I just have my work computer, and I'm pretty sure Twitch is blocked on my work computer, but I'm going to double check. Because at least I could log in there and see. Oh, wait. I think it's working. Holy cow, it is working. I don't know what happened. I did not realize I'd be able to watch Twitch. Awesome. Well, I'm going to search for Tapdawg. Find me. I need to have this muted. Oh, I've got 5 people watching right now. Way to go, guys. All right, now I can see chat. So, hello, Spicy. I see your message. I can actually talk to you guys now. This is going to be wonderful. And I wonder how delayed it is, too. Oh, okay. It's like 30 seconds behind. It's not too bad. That's pretty funny. Oh, but the stream quality looks poor. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have very good reception here. I think I've got 2 bars of 5G, so not the best. But hello, Mrs. Tapdawg. Yeah, I'm really excited. I really thought that Twitch was blocked on my work computer, so I don't know if they've updated it. I also have access to Discord, which used to be blocked, so it's kind of nice. I figured Discord made sense because that's more of a chat board, and you can use that for work. Whereas Twitch is, I don't know what happened to allow Twitch, but I'm not going to complain. How's my vacation going? Vacation is done. I went to Hawaii with my work. It was a work vacation, and that got over with this weekend. On Saturday night, we flew home, and then Sunday night, I flew out here to Arizona for some work I'm doing out here. We're opening a new location, so I'm going to be here for the next 2 weeks to excuse me, to open the new location, and then once that's over with, I'll be back to my normal life. But for the next 2 weeks, I'll be here. So I've got a new strategy when it comes to winter, which I might have to break after seeing my hand right now with my low card health. This is going to be a little bit risky. We just barely squeaked through that, but I've been waiting for him to use his final form before I use mine, and that seems to work well. Because he just has an unpredictable deck, so I never know exactly what he's going to use. Oh, I already know, Mrs. Tapdawg. I was planning on coming back before. Well, I was going to come back on Friday, but if I have to come back Thursday night, I can talk to you about that, Mrs. Tapdawg. This is a little bit risky because water and radiation don't combo together, but I figured I'd get at least one more combo card there, which I lucked out. And unfortunately, I'm 1 health shy of being able to battle ABSP right here, so I need to do some quick math here. I'm pulling up my calculator app. Here we go. So if I do this one, that's a 26. So 72 minus 26 is 46 health, and I've got 48 health, so we're good to do this one. I'll have 2 health left, and then I beat him on this turn. Oh, that's right. I have a work thing at Disney on Friday morning. I knew I had to be back for something on Friday. I just wasn't sure what it was. Hello, Joe Bro. Yeah, I could make meteors and claws in that hand. It was a pretty good hand. I just needed to make sure I had enough health to survive the 36 turning into 72 there. So thankfully I was able to. How do you go AFK during Dr. Robo? Dude. I guess it could have been worse. You could have gone AFK during like the Dark Alchemist battle or something, you know? All right, this is going to be a little tricky. Hopefully I get a final form here. I won't use it this turn, but I want to use it on this next turn here. No? Okay. Well, I still have one more turn that I can play without it becoming too big of a problem. All right, come on, final form. There we go. This is mm, his health is too high for me to use this and be able to beat him, so I have to, unfortunately, go with this option and then hope that his final form he uses doesn't kill me. Okay, we're good. You finally beat Vera in heroics. Congratulations. Isn't it fun seeing that's the benefit. It's like a delayed gratification with heroics. You get to see your improvement over time. Mm. You also might notice something. I've got a whole grip of gold right now. On my vacation, I did not use any of my gold. I did on my underdog account a little bit because I got that sci-fi and I wanted to level it up so I could research it. But on Tapdawg, all I've used is my boosters. And yeah, it's been pretty good. So I've got, oh, Mrs. Tapdawg, I forgot what AFK means. Basically, yeah, Joe said it's away from keyboard. Just means you step away from your device. And so he was in the middle of a battle. He stepped away from his device. The screen turned off, and after like it could be immediately, or it could be in like 20, 30 seconds. Your game just restarts, and there's nothing you can do. So you've wasted your energy because you were away from the game when you started playing, and the game turned off. Yeah, it was a pretty magical trip. We had a lot of fun. Um, got to spend a lot of time as a family together, and we just had a blast. It was really good. All right, so if I don't get my final form here, I probably am going to lose. Okay, good. I was a little bit concerned. Oh, yeah. This is the end of the week, so you need to play. This is when you get all your rewards. So yeah, over the course of the last 10 days or so, I've gotten 34,000 gold. I eventually want to use it all, and I will need to soon here because, like I said, I'm done with my researching of my cards, and I'm just kind of stalling by doing all my level 1 and 2 combos right now. I think that's a better combo. Yeah, I got to do 1 damage to AB. That was a good defensive play. Ooh, double defenses here. What's going on with AB's deck right now? All right, can you do 3? No three-peat for him. Thank goodness. Okay. I've gotten into a good rhythm. I have not had too many losses this season. Um, and as you guys know, I've been playing less, but I'm kind of in an island by myself right now. So if you look, Winter is about 400 to 500 stars above me, and Ravi's about 200 to 300 stars below me. And I'm just in this little weird island by myself where I'm not going to be able to catch up to Winter, and I don't think Ravi can catch up to me. So I'm kind of just by myself in 6th place. So I think that's where I'm going to end up for the season, barring anyone spending gems to refill, because these guys are going to finish out strong. If you actually look at the worldwide, the only 2 spots that are probably unsure are Fishping and ABSP. I think Gaudior and Winter are too far apart for them to really have a change. And then Ravi and I are too far apart for us really to have a change unless, someone decides not to play. I think we've got our placements for the season already. Although once you jump down to Ravi, you can see there's a huge mess of people in that 4,900 star category. So I think below 6th place, it's kind of anyone's call, but the top 6 are pretty much firmed up for who they're going to be. We've got a week left in the season, so we shall see. Someone might decide to stop playing too. I don't think that would happen, man. Can you imagine you stop playing the week of Arena, of the season end? That's a great new combo for Flea. It's a strong middle of the road option. I like that type of battle option when I'm fighting Fish Ping because they have such a unpredictable deck. Ooh, I'm only gonna have 5 health left. All right, well, we gotta cross our fingers. We might lose here. I think we just lost. Yep, we just lost. Bummer. Nice and firm. I'm stuck in 3rd. Tapdawg, I'm currently doing the space event, and by the end I should have 4 keys. Should I use them or save them? Okay, so that's a good question, Spicy. I think if you only have 4, I would save them until you go to Ella again. You can choose between Ella or Anna. You're not your next Anna because she'll be coming up in 10 days from now. But wow, that's such a weird drop. I'm like, these guys are easy. With only 4 keys, you're not going to be able to get. It's not useful. It's not practical. So I would save them, and you can go for either the space event, and if you do the space event, obviously you're looking for the Monster Slayer card. That's your best option from that grouping. And then your other option, that one just has a couple decent Diamond Final Form cards. Your other option is to save it for Anna and hope that you get the Anna card. And Anna is technically the better critical strike of the two, but Monster Slayer does more damage. But Anna is the better option just because she has such a high defense that you're a little bit protected when you use her versus Monster Slayer. But that's typically the advice we give is one of those two. But you want to have at least 10 keys. The more than 10, the better. That's going to be a close one there. Oh, bummer. It's another loss to Fish Ping. I talked about not losing all that often, and then I get 2 losses in a row from Fish Ping. For me, on Underdog, I am holding my keys until I fight Anna again. I think I'll have 11 keys when I fight her next, and I'm hopeful that I can get her card. But we'll see. I had 12 keys last time, and I did not get her card, and I was bummed. So I'm hopeful I'll get it this time. But knowing my luck, Anna is probably the last card. As she was when I got her the first time on Underdog. So I've only got 1 of her. All right, I think just got a couple more battles here. See, I actually would be upset if I used my key and got the gold combo card, because I theoretically will be able to get the gold combo card infinitely if I have enough time. I really should have done the other option there. That was my bad. That's all good. Thankfully, AB here gives me a little bit more grace than Fishpang does. So I usually have the chance to catch up. Because in my mind, like on Tapdawg, I've already got 3 copies of each event card. Quite a few of them I've got 3 fused copies of them. Yes, you're right, Joe. Keys are sad. I am hopeful that one of the changes that could be made to the event rewards is the inclusion of additional keys. I think there should be 2 keys per boss, like it used to be. Or like I shouldn't say how it used to be, like how it is for Anna. You get 2 keys for her. I don't know if the trade-off of losing out on some gold is worth it, but I don't know. Ooh, Winter gets some health back there. Oh, he didn't get any health back. Never mind, I take it back. I thought he'd get health back there. He did not. Okay, this is a little risky, but that worked out. Three times the keys? That would be interesting. I think it'd make it a lot better. Yeah, maybe you just get 3 keys when you get to the last boss instead of 1 key. That would also incentivize finishing the whole thing um, completely, because I'm sure there's people that stop or don't make it all the way to tier 30. Like, it's just a key and it's not worth it. Um, Whereas if it's 3 keys, I don't want to miss out on that. Yada yada yada. Oof. This is a little bit troublesome. I think we can do this and be okay. Oh yes, we can. Be more than okay. We'll be grand. All right. I'm kind of breaking my rules when it comes to Winter here, but we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't use a defensive card. I haven't seen one in his deck today, so I don't think he's using that deck right now. Oh, Daylock, you want a random fact? Okay. Okay. let me see what I can find for you. All right, you ready? Ready for your random fact? More human twins are being born today than ever before. Do you get the feeling that there's more twins around these days than there used to be? According to a new study, the twinning rate has increased by 1/3 since the 1980s, up from 9 to 12 twins per 1,000 deliveries. Currently, that adds about 1.6 million twins born each year across the world, meaning basically 1 out of every 42 babies is a twin. Helping drive the increase is the use of medically assisted reproduction and the delay in childbearing. Twinning's been found to increase with the mother's age. So for more pieces of trivia, you can go to this page, yada yada yada. Oh, if someone else redeems a random fact, Mrs. Tapdawg, I can share that. This is just my way of getting her to spend 100 Tapdo on me. I think I'm gonna use that. Yeah. I'm just gonna use this right now because oh crap. uh, why did I even start to speak? That's all my bad. All right, let's get over to heroics and do a heroics battle. I don't think I'm going to be changing too much my positioning. I look at my if I look at my ranking right now in heroics, yeah, I'm currently rank 44, and my next reward bracket is 20, and it's basically impossible to get to 20th place. To get to 20th place, I would need 1,900 whatever coins, I guess. I am currently at 10,000, and I can only earn 400 more, so I get up to 1465. So let's just see who is. If I go to 14, so I'll probably get up to around 25th place, 24th place, somewhere in there, 26th place. It is what it is. Yeah, Spicy. Something's got to change with the rankings there, because how it is right now, to get into the top um, 20 rankings, you have to have a perfect round at least 6 days, and then on the seventh day you don't have to get it perfect, but you have to be pretty close. So it's almost to the point where you have to do a perfect run every single day in order to get the top spots. And at an hour every day to complete heroics, I don't think it's worth it, personally. I was positive it was already possible to change already. I'm surprised nothing has to happen if so. Yeah, I think that it's just a server setting, so they should be able to change that if they wanted to. I think from my talks with Monty, it sounds like he wants to take his time in potentially making any types of changes like that. I was also surprised they were able to update the awards for the heroics card pool. At least he thinks he can. So it'd be awesome if we could have other gold combo cards in there besides the event cards. But who knows? Yeah. No. Let's hope that's enough. That's not enough. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Did anyone have a chance to watch Moon Knight yet? I finally had a chance to watch it on my flight out here. Um, it was wild, and that's the best only thing I can say about it. It was very it was disjarring being able to keep track of what was happening. That's a good combo for you. You just watched it tonight and you liked it 80 times more than Morbius. Well, I've heard no good things about Morbius, so I can understand that. Morbius. Okay, so Sony owns the rights to the whole Spider-Man universe, which is technically a Marvel entity, but um, the rights for Spider-Man and all Spider-Man characters are owned by Sony, and they continue to own them as long as they come out with a Spider-Man related movie in the Spider-Man universe at least once every like 5 years or something. So Morbius is one of the characters that's included in the Spider-Man universe, and he is a villain who is basically like a Dracula type character. So he's a vampire that has vampire special powers. But I think the best way I've heard the movie described is that they wanted to make a rated R movie, but then midway through production, Sony said, no, you can't make a rated R movie, it has to be PG-13. And so then they said, oh, okay, and kept the scenes that they had and just didn't add in the CGI for all the blood and gore. So there's like scenes where, like, instead of him drinking blood from people, he drinks fake um, excuse me, synthetic blood that's blue, because then it's not blood, and they can get away with that with the PG-13 rating. And then there's scenes where, like, he ripped someone and it appears that they should be bleeding, but they don't. And I haven't watched the movie, so I can't say if all this is true, but this is what I've heard from people who have done reviews. And yeah, it's just like they wanted to make a rated R movie, like an adult only movie, and then they changed it to PG-13. But also, it was supposed to come out 2 years ago, and over the course of, obviously, COVID happened, and so they had to have it delayed, and it kept getting delayed. And then all these other Marvel movies are doing well, and then Spider-Man did really well. So they wanted to kind of like tie it in, and they had to reshoot some scenes and re-edit scenes, and it just is a hot mess. It one of the other people that I like to listen to for reviews said it felt like this was supposed to be a 2 to 2.5 hour movie, and then they just had budget cuts, or they decided, no, let's make it shorter, and they took out a lot of the things that would have made it a better or higher quality movie. Ooh, got a little damage done to me there. Wasn't too bad though. All right, this is a little risky. Oh, perfect. Like that efficiency. Thank you, Miles. All right, on to Xanthar here. And my health is actually doing pretty good so far. Let's see. Oh, gotta do the death ray. Now, this is where Xanthar is going to hit me with a crushing blow and do a big chunk of damage to me. Yep, that's Xanthar for you. He's super predictable. At least that's he's got that going for himself. I'm just going to finish this off so I don't have to deal with him anymore. I think I prefer Ella over Xanthar because she doesn't use the crushing blows. Like, she'll use critical strikes, but typically my defense is high enough that I'll take less damage from an Ella critical strike than I do from a Xanthar crushing blow. Because what can you do with a crushing blow? You can't. You can't defend against it. Oh, and then I just had to open my mouth and speak about that, didn't I? That's my own fault, you guys. It's all good. It's all good. I got to do more damage to her because my critical strike would not finish her off right there. Do I go with the risky move? We're going to go with the risky move. That was a good call. Oh, she's still got 2 health left, though. Crazy. All right, let's just go with this and hope that's enough. That is, and we're good. I noticed that Xanthar is a bit more difficult to beat even during the early stages of the space event. Yeah, I've been reaching out to John Eric because in the code of the game, it shows you the bosses and their decks and what their health is supposed to be and everything, but what it shows is not correlating to what the game plays as. And so I think they updated it server side because that's the only thing that would make sense in terms of how there's discrepancies between what the game says versus what you see in the game. Mm-hmm. We're going to go with the Fat King. So I wanted to make this whole series about the heroics bosses and what to expect from each one. Like, what are your chances of Albert here using a 3-card orb versus a 5-card orb? And if he does use one, what is he going to tend to play? I figured that would help people because like there's some of the bosses are almost always going to play a counterattack, and then some of the other bosses might only play a protection card like that. And so knowing, or a curse card, knowing what your odds are, it might make it more sense to say, okay, I know I've got a 10% chance that he's going to use a curse card, so I don't want to use my final form. Or it's, I know Albert tends to have a really good chance of using his 3-card orbs, so I'm more comfortable using my final forms on him, with the caveat knowing that he'll probably use his final form anytime he's got 3 orbs, or a lot more often, I should say. But unfortunately, I haven't heard back from John Eric when I asked him questions on how the heroics work. So I don't think he is comfortable enough answering that question because he's not 100% sure. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe that'll be one of the areas that needs some tweaking when the new game shows up. Goodness, this is not a good hand. I heard in one of the reviews, Joe, that for the movie, someone said that the CGI for um, Morbius, and then a character that wasn't shown in the trailers, that's like the bad guy. The two of them were so badly CGI'd that you couldn't tell who was who when the two of them were fighting because it was so just poorly done or executed or something. Okay, so now notifications will pop up, but not for Twitch. We don't want those, apparently. Ooh, anytime you can make it, you got to do it, right? $36.30 or $35.30? We're going with the $36.30. Man, I keep trying to get my health up, and I just keep getting knocked down with those crushing blows. All right, let's finish off Lucy here. There we go. I think just a couple more rounds with the healing on, and then I will switch over and do some damage. Oh, that's a good hand. I got a 35-30 there. Let's use that. A little bit risky with the angel here, but you know what? It worked out. I'm really happy I got those 2 extra destruction cards now. They are very useful. They make a lot of good combos, and I didn't have to do any research for them because I had already done all the research previously. I'd agree with Set some. I do think the one-on-one action shown between Morbius and objects were pretty cool. Some things I'd never seen before. The weakness there was the plot that made what was happening make 0 sense. Oh, okay. The one of the other things I had heard is that the movie feels almost like it's a video game, and it would be a pretty cool thing if it was a video game, but it's not. The example they gave was that every time he would drink the synthetic blood, he drank it in the exact same way kind of like how a character would if they're drinking like a potion in a game or something. And I just thought that was a pretty funny thing to talk about and bring up. Risking it all. Risk it all. Beautiful. My health is still not good. I'm just going to stay on healer here until I can get up to 200 health. Goodness. Never had this issue before where they just do not let me get my health up. Ooh, that is not a good hand. Well, absolutely, it was funny. Okay. I'm glad Water Serpent and Water Serpent can combine together and make a decent combo. Otherwise, I would have been really sad there. Oh my gosh. Am I like stuck on a crushing blow bug today or something? Goodness. Never get this many. At least I got Francois down. Good old Francois. All right. I think we might have to go through the first 2 rounds of bosses here. Actually, you know what? Miles being healer, we might have a chance here. I'm going to redraw because there's too many final forms in that hand and not enough of anything else. That was a good first play. All right, let's see. Miles, you going to do a crushing blow? I mean, we already know you are, but... Oh, no, he did a protection, you guys. We're branching out. I gotta go with this to get rid of that wolf. Don't want to get stuck with a wolf at the end there. All right, well, we're going to do it because that'll give us at least our final form. Been trying a new strategy lately where I will do... So Miles must use protection cards since we're getting a lot of those right now. I'm going to use this unfused and hope that's enough. That's only 17, so unfortunately it was not enough. That's all right. Oh, what a beautiful time to use that. Look at that. We actually got over 200 for our health now. We can finally switch over for good old Xanthar. Oh, I totally forgot to switch in the deck too. Well, congratulations to these of you guys who got to fight my heroics deck right now. All right, I gotta close this random facts website because it's got a bunch of pop-ups on it I don't care about. I don't know if Holy Water and Galaxy Wars makes a combo, so we're gonna redraw. It's a good combo. I love Terrarask. Ooh, Necrocomicon too? And a low combo there, but it's alright. Still only took 18 instead of the 19 I would have taken if that was a crushing blow. Alright, we're about halfway through. It's going okay so far. I think I'm actually going to switch back to healer after this battle. Just for a short amount of time. I really should have used the undead with the dog, but that's alright. Ooh, it's 8 damage to me. Well, the good news is Ella is done with. We don't have to worry about her anymore. Bad news is our health is down by 40 over 2 battles. These heroics are relentless today. Back to Master Healer we go. And I prefer to do that on these first 2 or 3 bosses because they are significantly easier to beat each round versus the remaining bosses. They tend to use their 3 orbs more often and make lower quality combos, as you can see. I really thought I was going to take some damage there. Wow. No complaints here. It's just shocking. You just one-shot Anna 1 with your arena deck. Your rank 40-80. A lot of active peeps. Hey, congratulations, Joe. I think on Underdog, I only played 1 day so far, and I got down to like rank 1500. I haven't looked, so I'll try to look at that after I get off stream to see. All right. Rank 33. That's a good rank to be in. What did I say I'm going to get to? Can't remember. Oh yeah, it's rank 26. This is probably as high as I'm going to get. Did you just forget to do your arena this week, Joe, or what happened? I'm getting a lot of the elementalists this time. Now with 3 points, I'm ranked 3466. How on earth are 1 out of 6.67 players only beating 2 bosses? I think a lot of people just play it once, one battle, and stop, so that they can get the awards, but they don't want to battle any more heroics. Don't ask me why. Couldn't answer. I will be getting my Onyx card tomorrow, no matter what, because I'm getting 240 skulls, and I only need 160. So I will have enough, thankfully, to get my Onyx card. At this point, I have most of the Onyx cards. I have a couple that I still don't have. All right, this is going to be tricky. I know that would default, but I got a 30-26 there, or we're going to go with this combo, only because I know the bear combos with the sidekick there. Use the final form. 6 points, 3 bosses, and rank 2976. This is for science. Yeah, like I said, with mine, I went from like rank 4000 down to 1500 or something. When I finally finished my first round, I was crazed, or not crazed. I was surprised how much it was able to drop. Ooh, 10 damage. Okay. Okay, and I think we're going to go with that option. And that should do it. Oh, 15 damage. See, this is why I'm not getting my health up. I keep getting counterattacked, and I get elementalists. Joe, are you having to go back and forth on this chat every single time? Oh, no, you have 2 phones. That's right. Never mind. I really hope everything works out with the transfers. I feel like someone like you who has a complicated deck issues and all the problems that you've had, I hope it'll be able to transfer. I wonder if that's kind of their sticking point right now, is being able to get everything to transfer. I mean, long term, I guess they could manually give the cards to everyone that need items, but man, wouldn't that take forever? 10 for rank 26, 24, 15, 5 is 22.96. Okay, so you're dropping down quickly. Joe, I think you're the only person that has that, but at the same time, it makes complete sense for you to do that because of how complicated it can be. Let's try Vera. She's such a she's her and Francois. Their boss cards are absolutely wonderful to use. He's at 34.26, and she's at 35.25. Goodness, these are horrible combos, huh? Well, it's better than nothing. Also, I hope I didn't just mute myself by fixing my ear hole thing. So, let me know if you can't hear me anymore. Or actually, let me know if you can hear me. That's probably the better thing to say. You're struggling to get past 2100. Am I just calling it a night? I understand that, Spicy. That's tough. I see you lost an account, and these sort of things would be huge for getting mine back in that event. No wondering, no guessing. Have pictures, video, Google Documents to back me up. Oh, you can still hear me. Okay, good. I wasn't 100% confident. Oh, I, I mean, I want to, but this is going to get me one extra health. That poor Trumpalumpa. I called it a Trumpalumpa because it can't be an Oompa Loompa. And then the funnier thing, I didn't even realize, but Trump is orange and the Oompa Loompas are orange, so Trumpalumpa. It's like a two-in-one. Someone's had to have made that connection before, but man, that's funny. The things that make me giggle. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. None of those was a good option. Risk it all. Risk it all. Good risk. During the week, I was getting to rank 1800, but the competition got really tough. You're talking about for arena, right, Spicy? Goodness. How many cards do I have left? I have 103, so I'm fine on cards. I just don't know why I'm struggling to keep my health up this round. Sometimes arena is just you'll hit these walls of like people who have started playing the game again, and they'll just be extremely good, and they're working their way back up, and there's not much you can do. Especially these last 2 weeks of the season, you'll have a lot more people come back because you can pretty much get all the way up to the top 10 in the last 2 weeks of the season, just because of how the stars, how they work. Uh-huh. I'm gonna play you and just call that done. Yeah, so you'll be seeing a lot more people in the top 10 to 20 that haven't been there this whole time. They'll have like 100 wins or 200 wins or 500 wins when everyone else around them has thousands of wins. And those are people who have just come back in the last week or two. And that's the thing that frustrates me, that you can have someone who hasn't played the whole season and just came back at the very end be able to get the same prize as someone who's played the entire season. But I understand the other side of that equation. Um, but I feel like since it's the season reward, it should take into account the entire season rather than just that individual's last week of play or last weeks of play. All right. The good news is, Spicy, as you start to get into your second round of events and start to be able to fuse your gold cards, you'll see a huge uptick in the consistency of your deck. You'll start to be able to use final form cards. Okay, Ash is done, I believe. I just want to double check. Yeah, Ash is all done, so let's get over to Bat. Ooh, Bat has quite a few here. I think I did Tiebreaker on mistake. Yeah, I don't want Tiebreaker. I want Master Elementalist. Yeah, Joe, you got up to rank 1600. That's not bad at all. Seems like a good call on your part. I wish the seasons gave more prizes, but considering they reduced the season period, I'm not gonna. In game, I'm not that upset. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, I think reducing the arena season length was a great thing. It basically doubled the amount of rewards you get annually. Oh, you don't care about the reward. You're salty. You had over 16 HP and you lost in 3 turns. Yeah, I get that. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, honestly. All right, let's redraw. Ooh, well, let's go with that option. I saw a lot of beautiful things right there. I think that's my best option. Yeah. Ooh, 20, that's 10 damage to me. Oh, we might actually beat her right here. Look at that. Bye-bye, Ella. We're in a good spot to end this thing. We got 150 health or so. We're going to use this until we get down to about 100 health, then we'll swap over to Master Healer for the rest of the game. Let's redraw. Perfect. That's what we wanted. I think special portal events will come in, probably even a little Alchemist Remastered, if I'm being honest. There's really not much they can do in the current game how it exists. They can't update it, so they wouldn't be able to provide anything that's new in there per se. They actually do have a Christmas overlay and they have a Thanksgiving overlay for the game, which I understand Christmas, that's kind of a, for lack of a better term, a universal holiday. Like almost every country in the world celebrates Christmas. But Thanksgiving is, I know there's other countries that celebrate their own version of a Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving itself is an American holiday celebrated in November. Other countries have a Thanksgiving and they celebrate it at different times of the year. It's not a holiday that is celebrated everywhere. So I just thought it was an interesting decision of the two holidays to have decorations for, to have those two. I think they might have had a Valentine's Day one as well, which Valentine's is a little bit more mainstream, I guess, but that's still an American holiday. Jama, just want to make sure that's seen and heard. Ooh, I don't think I've had any Holy Waters played yet. Maybe I had one. All right. Bye bye, Mr. Pym. We're doing really well on this last round. Maybe we got the good RNG for the final round. I think they'll be able to do a lot more and have a lot more flexibility with things in the game once they're able to update it. Right. Well, that's my best option, so we're gonna go with that one. Ooh. I think one of the things I actually need to do, I need to edit down this heroics deck so I'm getting a little bit more efficient. And I think I need to fuse more of my final form cards. I think that's one of my biggest roadblocks right now. There we go. Thank you, Joe. Valentine's, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And again, out of all those, I think Christmas is the only one that's celebrated worldwide. All the others there are primarily US based. And I mean, there are other countries that celebrate those, but I just know there's a large amount of Australian players and a large amount of British people who play this game. There's a combo you don't see all the time, Undead Bride. It's a fun one. I'm going to risk it all. I think that was a good call. Perfect. Bye-bye, Leo. Imagine if for your birthday they gave you a randomized prize. I think maybe they give you a present box. I know I've talked about this game before, but the other game I play a lot is called Emoji Blitz. It's a Disney doesn't own it, or Disney doesn't make it, but it's got Disney characters in it, and they celebrate so many holidays and they give out so many free items in their game. It's crazy. But it definitely makes me come back to play the game because of all those incentives. Okay, Vera got me down below 100, so now I have to switch back